Hi, I'm Charlie. This is me in the Corcovado National Park of Costa Rica. And last year, I had the great opportunity to volunteer for a month and help the rangers in their daily job from cutting fallen trees and ensuring the safety of tourists and animals in the park. But because we were understaffed, we were mainly checking for the tourist entrance ticket as well as their bag for food or cigarettes, which are prohibited in the park. I was also pretty busy in my favorite place, the kitchen. That means not much time to film wildlife like I wanted to, but I still managed to get some good footage from time to time, and today I'd like to share some with you.
I can hear some howler's monkey here. That's awesome.
This area here is the second growth forest because before the region became a national park, the forest was cut down to create pastures. But in October 1975, the government of Costa Rica established the National Park of Corcovado. And in 1976, they relocated between 100 and 300 families of settlers, along with the cattle from the Corcovado plain. Wildlife came back and stayed, allowing this piece of land to be one of the most diverse places on the planet. It is said to host about 2.5% of the world's biodiversity. There are two species of anteater in Costa Rica. This one, the tamanduá, which you'll likely see if you go to the Corcovado, and the silky anteater, which is much harder to find. There used to be a third one in Costa Rica, giant anteater, but there have been no sights since the early 2000s. There are plenty of coatis in the Corcovado. You'll most likely see them in big numbers scavenging for food. They have an excellent sense of smell, and I have seen them dig out turtle nests for eggs to feast on. Here we have an early showing off by erecting its colorful throat fan or delwap to communicate, attract mates, or defend territory. In the jungle, you'll also find opportunistic behavior. Groups of birds specialize in following army ants. The ants don't really have a nest like others. Instead, the entire colony raids around the forest for invertebrates. Some insects flee from their hiding places, allowing the birds to catch them. The red-capped and blue-capped mannequins are known for their beautiful dances, with multiple individuals performing a choreography in front of a female. Unfortunately, I couldn't record that behavior. There are beautiful animals that we love to see, but some creatures aren't for everyone to look at, like this wandering spider or this very friendly looking tarantula. Here's a behavior rarely seen by most people. A female tapir was resting in the Serena River when a male emerged from the bushes on the other side of the riverbank, scaring her out of the water. The male was attacking a juvenile to gain access to another female. This behavior is common and can sometimes result in the death of the young tapir. Here we see the mother swimming away from the fight, looking back at her young being attacked. Fortunately, the juvenile survived. After the attack, the male came out of the water towards me and then followed the same path as the second female, running to catch it. Here are two deadly featherlons recognizable by their triangle shape on their skin. But don't take my word for it, test it yourself. to finish this video, here's the male tapir in slow motion. I'd like to thank and recommend Circle Store and especially Nito for sharing his knowledge and passion for wildlife with me. I would also like to thank and congratulate Wilson, Oroku, Romain and the others for doing such a great job as park rangers to protect this piece of land.